right, 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in to WOCA The Source this Friday morning. It is June 3rd, 2016. Hard to believe. 1 month from tomorrow is the 4th of July, Robin.
I think that's awesome.
Good morning, Robin.
Good morning.
Happy is you over there?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good. 72 degrees. Looks like temperatures today will climb into the lower 90s. There's an 80% chance we'll see a thunderstorm today, by the way.
Wow, how nice. I like rain. I love when it storms, too. It's so soothing.
Otherwise, partly cloudy. Let's see. Thunderstorms most likely this afternoon. So do whatever you need to do this morning and go inside and have a something. Have a something. Oh, thank you, Robin.
Exactly.
I didn't get myself prepared here. Thank you for helping. Put this all together. Tomorrow looks pretty good, though. Only a 20% chance of rain for Saturday. 90% chance for Sunday, though.
Nice.
And let me fill you in on something. Monday and Tuesday also has a 90% chance of rain. Now, that is not a tropical depression. However, I have to tell you this. The weather folks are still saying that there is a potential for a tropical depression or a tropical storm developing in the Gulf of Mexico sometime in the next week.
Oh, my gosh.
The chance of that happening, we told you about this yesterday. Yesterday, they were a little bit less sure, but now they're a little more sure. It says here it's still too early to determine if that will occur. Heavy rain and flash flooding are more certain in the southwestern part of the state of Florida, which would be Sarasota, Naples, Marco Island, whatever else is down that area on the left side, on the west side, sorry. So anyway, so that's and we'll probably get some of that if it comes this way, but it won't be as threatening, I suppose, as the southwestern coast of the state. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm having a hard time.
I know. Are you okay?
Good morning, Robin. 7:35. We will have the news and commentary. Our visit with Galen will be cut short again today because 8:20 we have Robert Berman coming on. He's talking about the Let's Get Cracking Against Cancer campaign. It's a national cancer survivors campaign. So we'll find out what he's got in mind at 8:20. 8:35 is when we talk about the news and do not offer commentary. We call it News Bites because we squeeze in a lot of little news stories in a little bit of time. Jim George called to say he would not begin, and he is sending his wife, Brenda. Brenda's a beautiful lady, by the way.
Oh, she is gorgeous.
Brenda is also a dog specialist, so she has her area of technology that she talks about on the Professor Gadget segment. So she is going to talk about dog collars. I've always wondered about these, actually. You know, the fenceless fences. You know, where the dog doesn't leave the area because he or she has a collar on that shocks them or something. Right?
Exactly.
I would love to feel what that feels like. You think it's hurt? You think it hurts?
Oh, maybe she'll bring one and you can try it out. You can put it on your wrist or something.
And according to the conversation we had with Jim yesterday, she's bringing with her a guest. We don't know the guest's name. We don't know the guest's gender, although there are 31 to choose from.
Yes, there are.
The guest is a dog whisperer. I myself have been a dog whisperer.
Oh, I think every good pet owner is.
Well, in this case, I wasn't the pet owner.
Oh, I see.
You know, this goes back to a time when I was dating this girl and I was sleeping on the couch in her parents' house, and the cat kept jumping up on me. Well, I'm a cat whisperer then, and I kept saying, "Get down. Get down! Would you get off of me?" The cat whisperer. Bob Kennedy from Berkshire Hathaway Home Team Realty at 9:35, and he'll be talking about real estate. Kelly Hart at 10:05. She is, of course, our correspondent with Ocala Magazine. And she brings us Ocala Magazine Radio. And then Vanessa Lane Jennings, our go-to attorney when we have questions about the law. And it's an opportunity for listeners to call in with questions. Her program is called Legal Lane.
She's such fun.
Dr. Christopher Blazina, coming on 11:05. Dr. Blazina is a licensed psychologist. And he's talking about dogs. How about that? When man meets dog, what a difference a dog makes, it says here.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I keep thinking I want another dog, Robin. I don't think I'm going to do it. There's so many issues associated with having a dog that I don't think I'm ready for right now.
Yeah, it's a very personal choice.
It is, but I mean, you know, we travel a lot, you know, and I'm here a lot. It's kind of not fair to the dog, you know.
You'd have to bring the dog with you.
Think Joe would let that?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, bring the hook. You're looking at the floor. That's where he'll sit, right there.
Yeah, right there.
You're looking at the place where the dog would be.
I know.
Look at you. You're imagining a dog here.
I know, I am.
What dog? What are you picturing? A big St. Bernard or something? Look at you're looking kind of high.
I know.
You're picturing a tall dog.
Well, not a tiny toy dog. Sort of a medium dog.
No, I would never be a toy dog owner. Never.
Yeah.
No, I'd never be one of those little guys. Let's see. Fun with Joe today. Chicago is my kind of town. I got some questions about Chicago. Now, I know that you've been in Chicago, and I don't know much about Joe's experience with Chicago, but I'll just have to hope that the questions are fair for both of you. So
I think they should be. I think Joe is well-traveled. I believe he talks about Chicago a lot, so I believe he's been there.
I guess I hadn't picked up on that.
So
and our segment with Galen, let me see if I can play something for you right here.
Okay.
Because we have a shortened version with Galen today.
Yep.
Let's see. What did I call this again? Oh, okay. I know what I called it. I called it Dunkin' Ice. It's actually a commercial for Dunkin' Donuts.
My boy, Big Papi. Let's do this.
Hey. There's a song out there, and this is it.
Yes, you know what I mean.
New England's Patriot tight end Rob Gronkowski.
That's him singing?
Yeah, with Boston Red Sox slugger David Ortiz. Yeah, the two guys.
Dunkin' Ice, oh yeah, in the summertime, living in a Dunkin' paradise.
So
it's a commercial?
Yeah, it sort of is. A long song commercial for Dunkin' Donuts, I guess. And they're at the pool. They're jumping in the pool. They've got lots of pretty girls around them, of course.
Of course.
And so I thought I would share that with Galen. If he hadn't already heard it, maybe he did. I don't know. It says here it was actually recorded back in March.
Okay.
But I guess they just released it now. So
okay.
It's a music video / advertisement for Dunkin' Donuts. How sneaky is that?
It's very sneaky. They do it all the time. People do.
People do. Yeah, people do. So let me tell you what today is. Today is National Chocolate Macaroon Day.
Oh, nice.
It is my favorite kind of macaroon, is the chocolate macaroon.
And we had Macaroon Day the other day. So this is so cool.
Absolutely,
Two in 1 week.
It's also National Donut Day, which might be why the Dunkin' Donut ad is being released today.
Oh, there you go.
National Donut Day, so go get a donut. And it's National Repeat Day.
Oh, okay.
So do something twice.
Oh, okay.
Do something twice. It's twice as nice when you do it twice.
Oh, okay.
And it's also National Chocolate Macaroon Day.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I love chocolate macaroons.
And I don't know if I told you this, it's National Donut Day.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. That's why Dunkin' Donuts released the thing.
That's probably why they released the song. Yeah.
Exactly.
And if I didn't already tell you, it's National Repeat Day. Just thought I'd mention that.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. I don't know how many times you're supposed to repeat something.
I do love that. I don't know.
Just
There's
once,
no rules.
But it is also National Chocolate Macaroon Day. Don't know if I
yummy.
told you that already.
I love chocolate macaroons. In fact, you had a segment about just macaroons.
Just playing along. You're just playing along. Just having a good time. By the way, when Brenda George is here later on, she's our dog expert this morning. We've got two dog experts this morning, the psychologist and Brenda.
Yeah.
And so we've had these dog treats in our office for a while now.
Yeah.
They were sent to us, and then we thought somebody was going to call up and say they wanted to come on and talk about them, but nobody ever did. So we're going to give them away when Brenda is here. Well, maybe we'll just give them to Brenda. Maybe she can take them home. She's got some dogs.
Well, she raises dogs and everything. She's so great. Her dog just had puppies a couple weeks ago.
I would have a hard time raising dogs.
Because
I'd get attached to all of them. It's all.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have.
By the way,
all over the
did you
place.
happen to see this story out of Alaska? A moose in a parking lot, I think it was a Walmart parking lot, gave birth to a baby moose.
Oh, isn't that something?
Yeah, it was real.
Wow.
And the moose was using a Jeep for shade for the place to give birth to the baby. And so people were coming out of Walmart just, keeping their distance, taking pictures and just, it was really cute. And the lady who owned the Jeep finally came out and said, I guess I won't be going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah, so she was really good sport about it too. So
yeah, that is pretty awesome. Can you imagine that? You're on your way to work and then you stop off at Walmart to get a goodie and come out and that starts happening and you call your boss and say you're going to be late today.
I can't believe why. The moose is a moose by my Jeep. And having a baby. Yeah, that's a funny observation. Yeah. All right, we've got news on the other side. There's some really bad weather happening over in Texas. And in fact, we have there's some tragic stories out of that flood, too. So, all right, we'll take a little break and be right back. This is The Source, WOCA. We'll kind of use the exit music that I just started with here.
Summer's nice. Dunkin' nice. Oh yeah, in the summertime, living in a Dunkin' paradise. Sipping on summer, that's my plan. Chillin', working on my tan. Cups, ice, beach chateau. Sipping on the radio. Sipping on Dunkin' Ice. Sipping on Dunkin' Ice. Ooh, summer's nice. Ooh, Dunkin' Ice.
Fox News Radio, I'm Rich Dennison. 5 soldiers were killed, 4 are missing in Texas after an Army troop carrier overturns in a rain-swollen creek at Fort Hood yesterday.
They all belong to the 1st Cavalry Division, and they were all stationed at Fort Hood.
Fox's Casey Stiegel. A Blue Angels FA-18 fighter jet crashed yesterday near Nashville, killing the pilot just days before a weekend air show. Earlier, a member of the Air Force Thunderbirds crashed in Colorado after a flyover for the Air Force Academy graduation where President Obama spoke. That pilot ejected safely. Despite an off night for Golden State's Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, the Warriors winning Game 1 against the Cleveland Cavaliers 104-89.
Warriors take Game 1 courtesy of their bench.
The game called by ESPN on ABC. Game 2 is Sunday in Oakland. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Coming June 5th to Fox News Channel.
It is a noble cause we are engaged in. Either freedom or slavery. This is an American army.
Before a campaign.
If we are to die.
Before a party.
Do not fire until you see the whites of their eye. Let us die.
A nation is born.
As a free people.
Bill O'Reilly presents Legends and Lies. The Patriots. Coming June 5th to Fox News Channel.
The Republicans, the Democrats, 2 critical conventions, and only one network covers it all. Fair and balanced. Fox News Channel, starting July 18th, the Republican National Convention in Cleveland, Ohio. Then, starting July 25th, the Democratic National Convention in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The must-see political events are on Fox News Channel. We are America's election headquarters.
You've got a garden and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust-proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Hi, I'm Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to join me Thursday at 11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here at 11 a.m. Thursday. It's news you can use from Ocala Health, Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Hospice of Marion County has an urgent need for volunteers to share a conversation with someone, run errands, hold someone's hand. All you need is a willingness to help others. Our volunteers believe the blessings they receive far exceed the services they offer. Will you consider serving, caring, and making a difference? Call today, 873-7441. Hospice of Marion County, making more moments of life possible.
Hi, this is Vanessa Lane Jennings with the Jennings Law Firm, located here in beautiful Ocala. Join me every single Friday at 10:30 for Legal Lane. We'll be discussing various legal topics such as family law, criminal law, contracts, and much more. So this is your chance to call in with your legal questions and have them answered. That's every Friday, 10:30, right here, WOCA The Source.
All right, 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. It's a beautiful looking Friday, and I'm only chuckling because it looks like it's short-lived. We've got some rain coming, and, really, we need the rain. So let's just hope everybody's... there was a tree that fell down on, was it at 32nd Street that I drive down? And it was after I got there, like after they cleaned it up, but you could see where a large tree must have fallen right there across the street, so...
Wow.
Yeah, it's that time of year. We have a sponsor who's actually a tree specialist. And forgive me for not. Do you remember the name of the tree company?
No.
Anyway, whether it's Pride Tree, there it is, Pride Tree. So we can recommend them because they're a sponsor. But the point is, if you have trees that haven't been pruned in a while, the storm will prune them for you, and you don't want that. You don't want the storm to prune the tree, because the pruning process in a storm will throw that limb down onto your home.
Exactly.
So if you can get a company like Pride to come out and take care of it, that'll really be. It's a smart move. It's better to get the tree done that way in advance than to have them coming out to your yard to cut it off, especially if it falls on your house.
Yeah.
Remember all those stories that when Joe Reichel was coming on from
damage control?
Damage control. Yeah, he had those stories of trees all the time.
Yeah, he sure did.
All right. Good morning. Thank you for calling. You're on the air.
Good morning. As an insurance agent, I hear that story all the time.
I bet you do.
Trees falling on houses right after a big storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, during the storms, I think in 04 and 05, that was our biggest damage. I think was just trees that should have been thinned out a long time ago.
Absolutely. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I was calling this morning because you were talking about maybe the possibility, maybe interested in a dog.
No. Yeah, no. It's like saying I'm interested in a wife. I'm just kidding.
You might be able to find one there too, but
I'm just kidding.
She can find one of those.
I'm just kidding.
So if you want to come up Saturday and visit us.
No.
At the Humane Society.
Yeah, I won't be doing that. I might come and look at the doggies, but I don't know. No. Thank you.
I'll put them on my Facebook page, and if you see one, you can run.
It's not going to happen, Linda. Not gonna. No.
Larry's heart will melt when he sees that picture.
I know. Dangling bait in front of my face. Robin did it to me the other day. She pointed out a woman. She said, "There's one for you. There's one you might be interested in."
She was real pretty.
Hey, isn't she pretty? Yeah. No, thank you.
All right. Well, you have a great day.
Thank you, Linda.
Oh, no. The animals are great because Linda's with them and she takes good care of them, as do them all at the Humane Society. They're wonderful.
Yeah.
You see, people look out for you. They do.
I
I think that's
that.
wonderful.
I know.
I think that's wonderful.
I'm better at talking about other people. All right, so let's see what's in the news. Okay, there are some stories. Let's see. Let's start with this one. Oh, this is not the one I want to start with.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you about the tropical depression here, the possibility of one happening here. The potential of a tropical depression or tropical storm in the Gulf of Mexico next week is increasing. While it is still too early to determine if that will occur, heavy rain and flash flooding are a more certain threat in parts of Florida, and those parts would be the southwestern coastline, like Sarasota, Naples, Marco Island. The line goes from just south of Tampa all the way to the bottom of the state. So but it could still affect us too. Just letting you know, I'm not trying to make light of what could be a dangerous storm. And yeah, if you don't have, I think you have to get insurance. And Linda would know this. I think you have to get insurance at least a month before there's a storm predicted, right?
Yeah. I believe there's a timeline.
You can't get it when it looks like, I better get some insurance.
Right.
If it's on its way, you can't.
And call on the tree guys, because by that time the tree guys already will have been booked to, cut down limbs and branches. So good to do stuff in advance, like you say.
Speaking of flooding, I want to get to the floods in Texas in a second, but there's also a flood happening in Paris.
Oh, my.
The Louvre Museum said it will close today to remove artwork from rooms threatened by the rising Seine River.
Wow.
Is that how you pronounce it, Seine?
I think so.
Severe flooding across Europe has left at least 10 people dead and forced thousands to evacuate. The art will be moved upstairs, and its most famous painting, Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa, will stay put on an upper floor.
Wow.
Everybody's worried about the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
The Orsay Museum will also close today to prepare for potential flooding. The Seine rose 14 feet higher than normal.
Gosh.
And areas along the Loing River, a tributary to the Seine, saw the highest water level since floods in 1910 swamped the French capital.
Wow.
So there you go.
That is something.
Let me get the phone.
I've never heard that before.
No, me either. Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning. It's me again.
Yes.
Hey, as far as time wait for insurance during hurricane season, for homeowners insurance, you can almost get it pretty close up to the storm hitting. As long as there's not a hurricane watch or warning on the coast, we're pretty much open to write homeowners insurance.
Okay.
Now, flood insurance always has a mandatory waiting period, because they don't want you to just all of a sudden, when the water is at your door, to call and get the coverage. So that's usually 30-day wait.
Wow.
Homeowners insurance and mobile home insurance and car insurance, you can get almost up until a warning has been issued.
Hurricane.
Car insurance, yeah.
Yeah, hurricane warning, though, but once the warning happens, you can't do it.
When the hurricane's overhead, you can't even, they won't let you bind coverage on automobile insurance either.
Oh, really?
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Because comprehensive is wind, hail.
There you go. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
You might be able to get liability, but you're not going to. But they shut down. Sometimes they shut down completely if it's a pretty good threat.
Wow. Didn't know that.
Let's hope whatever they're talking about either doesn't happen or is really mild. Let's hope whatever they're talking about.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Linda.
We don't want that. There's no hurricanes around here. Keep away.
Thank you, Linda.
Good luck.
All right, so the 90% chance we're seeing for rain mentioned is not the tropical storm they're talking about. It's two different things. But the 90% chance of rain that they're mentioning is part of the same weather system that is flooding Texas. And the story that I have from that is that 5 soldiers died and 4 are still missing in Texas from a flooded Army truck.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Army teams and other emergency crews searched along a Fort Hood Creek for 4 soldiers still missing from a truck that overturned in the swift water, killing at least 5 and injuring 3. My goodness.
Wow.
Fort Hood spokesman Chris Hogg said the search continued after teams late yesterday evening found the bodies of 2 soldiers who had been in the vehicle. 3 others were found dead shortly after the 2.5-ton truck overturned in Owl Creek during a morning training exercise on the Central Texas Army post.
Wow. Oh, that is awful.
3 soldiers were rescued and were hospitalized in stable condition. Aerial and ground crews searched the 20-mile creek that winds through heavily wooded terrain on the northern fringe of the base. Army aircraft canine search teams, swiftwater rescue watercraft, and heavy trucks were being used as well. The Army did not release the names of the deceased. Wow.
Gosh.
You know, if you're a family member, you are praying to God right now.
Yeah.
And we should all be doing that, so.
Gosh.
It's my opinion. Looking at Whole Foods, here comes Walmart. The nation's largest grocer is going upscale in a growing number of stores, packing the shelves with everything from organic produce to gourmet cheeses. They're even adding oh my gosh, what is this word, Robin?
I don't know. What are you going to say?
A charcuterie section. How do you say that?
Is it shark? I mean, do they have like a shark specialty, a charcuterie? No. Here you go. You got those little suckers swimming around, and then you pick them out like you pick out lobsters.
Let me look. It's a new word.
One.
Charcuterie. I am saying it right. Charcuterie.
Wow, I've never heard that word.
It's cold cooked meats collectively. What?
Don't they have that now? Bologna, hot dogs, ham, chicken.
What?
Turkey.
I never heard of this before. A charcuterie.
Yeah, I
Let's
never
go to the
either.
charcuterie, honey. Let's get some cold cooked meats.
Walmart's bringing a little bit of France in the U.S.
Charcuterie is a branch of cooking devoted to prepared meat products such as bacon, ham, sausage.
So it's all prepared.
Terrines? What's a terrine, Robin?
I have no clue.
Galentines, Ballantines.
Valentine is beer. I know that.
We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Sunny to partly cloudy today with an afternoon and early evening thunderstorm. High of 89 to 94. Partly cloudy later tonight, a low of 71 to 76. Tomorrow there'll be some sunshine, another afternoon thunderstorm, a high of 90 to 93. Partly sunny, an afternoon thunderstorm again for Sunday with a high of 89 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Maggie Johnson.
People say stop and smell the roses, but that's not easy when your nose always closes. When life gets busy and your nose flares into a tizzy, acupuncture can clear up your nose so that you don't sound like Miss Piggy. Come see me, Dr. Erica Olstein, at A Better You Healthcare just off of 27th Avenue behind the Paddock Mall. Call today to set your acupuncture appointment, 352-615-5566, and visit abetteryouhealthcare.com.
Wow, man, you have a computer?
And I'm looking at villages1.com. They have a ton of information for the Villages resident.
Wow, they have information by the ton? I only need a couple ounces, man.
Movie schedule, doctors, local attractions, even a section called Who You Gonna Call for plumbers and painters and stuff like that. These guys own cyberspace.
Wow, man, they own it? What's cyberspace?
That's where they packaged 50,000 pages of information for the Village residents.
Wow, they package it where?
Villages1.com.
Where, man?
Villages1.com.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Men who are coupled up are also more likely to go to the doctor because, of course, like my wife, the woman in their life insists that they go. Next time you know you didn't get a good night's rest and something irritates you, take 10, 15 seconds to consider how much sleep you got before you go nuts. Being bilingual boosts cognitive development in children and boosts mental flexibility.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today.
Now read Ocala Downtown Newspaper online.
Putting the local back into radio. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. WOCA News. Variety. Information. Now. Keep your arms and legs on the inside at all times.
WOCA. AM 1370.
96.3. 96.3 FM. WOCA.
All right, 12 minutes before 8 o'clock. Beautiful looking Friday morning. 74 degrees right now. Temperatures today climbing to 93. Lows tonight around 71. There's an 80% chance we'll see rain today, a 20% chance we'll see rain tomorrow, and then Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, the weatherman is saying look for a 90% chance of rain, and then later in the week, they're making this long-term forecast that something might be developing in the Gulf of Mexico that might be considered a tropical, you fill in the blanks, tropical storm, tropical depression. They're not sure. They're not sure of any of it, really, but something's happening out in the Gulf, I guess, from they're their numbers tell them those things. And so the rain Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday is not part of that, though. That's part of the system that's making its way across the country already. But there's another one developing, and I guess we'll find out as we get more into the... but they're more sure of it today than they were yesterday. So whatever. One of the things that happens also when it rains, I know you know this, is that the ground soil erodes. Mm-hmm. The new parking garage has settled 1.5 inches and caused some cracks in the concrete. And the construction company, what is the company called again? Finfrock?
Finfrock.
Yes, that's the name of the company. They have decided to halt construction and do whatever they need to do to fix that. Apparently there was, let me get this from the Star Banner, the settling was enough to give the company pause and inspire it to re-examine the ground and better prepare it for the heavy concrete building.
Oh, you would think that they would have done that in the beginning.
Well, there was, according to this, there was an 8-foot wide storm drain and cover that had to be removed, and that left some loose dirt that was not compacted enough, apparently. And so now it's settling in. I think I'll wait until the garage has been there a while before I park my car in it.
Well, that was the issue when they were building the Cascades. They cleared everything out. They put concrete in there. They put in pilings. They put all extra stuff in there because that's what they needed. And whoever constructed that did it perfectly. So you would think the parking garage people would have done the same thing and known that.
Well, and I'm not an expert, and we can easily sit here and make statements, but
yep, that's right.
But the good thing is, they're figuring it out. They will,
and they noticed it before the cars started parking.
Yeah,
so that's a good thing.
That's a real good thing. Yeah, I think I'll still wait.
Yes. Well,
it's going to be a welcome. It's going to be a welcome thing, though. I really think so.
Yeah, it's what 400 cars you said that they were reporting.
Yeah, 400 something.
400 cars. So.
For the first time, one of the teams competing in the Olympic Games will be made up of refugees who hail from different countries they no longer call home. The International Olympic Committee is expected to name members of the refugee Olympic team today. The team will compete under the Olympic flag instead of any one country. Oh, this is interesting. Officials say they have identified 43 athletes who could potentially qualify. The final team will have only 5 to 10 members. Well, that is interesting, isn't it?
It is. It's a very interesting story.
These folks trying to get away from bad things happening in their countries now have no country they call their own. Mm-hmm. And they're going to be grouped together because of their athletic skills.
Yep.
That's very cool.
Very cool.
I like that.
I wonder where they live.
Well, I wonder how it will affect other refugees. I think they'll be rooting for them. Hey,
yeah, right, exactly. Gosh.
You know what's going to happen is the dictators in the countries they left are going to say, "Oh, he's mine."
Exactly.
Or that athlete, he belongs to us. We're the ones who are proud of this.
Yeah.
We're the ones.
That's what happened. The Russians defected to the United States and all that stuff. So that's what's happening here then.
The biggest men's soccer showcase in the United States since the 1994 World Cup kicks off when the Americans take on Colombia today.
Oh, okay.
At Levy's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. The Copa America is South America's continental championship, but a special 100th anniversary tournament was scheduled for this year and includes 6 nations from North and Central America and the Caribbean.
Wow, how cool.
There you go.
How cool.
Oh, the phone is ringing. Let me answer the phone. Hello?
Hello, Larry Robin.
Hey, Sonny.
You're describing what the Olympics is just another plank or step towards one world government being forced upon the countries of the world that would wish to be still remain independent. And, we just got to be very careful what's happening. It's happening all around us, in our country and all over the world.
Yeah, could be. You might be onto something. Yeah, thank you, Sonny. Appreciate
Have a good
that.
Day.
I could connect what Sonny just said to a political story. Let me do that.
Oh, okay.
More than half of the health insurance co-ops set up under Obamacare have failed,
Mm-hmm.
including one in Ohio that has left almost 22,000 people now without coverage.
Gosh.
According to Columbus Business First, the Ohio Department of Insurance will liquidate the state's in-health mutual co-op because it is in financial distress. The outlet reports that $3 million in claims were being filed at InHealth Mutual every week. The company would have had to implement a 60% premium hike for next year to stay above water.
Yep. Send your bills to Obama.
This marks the 13th co-op created under the Affordable Care Act that has gone out of business.
Mm-hmm.
10 more are still servicing customers, but their future does not appear bright. Wow.
Well, we all knew that was going to happen. I mean, if he would have, done it but not mandated it, it wouldn't be so bad. But since he mandated it, everybody's feeling the pressure.
All right, let me take your mind off of politics.
Okay,
Let me put you thinking about beer.
Okay, there we go.
Beer.
Yes.
Could protect against Alzheimer's disease.
Oh, wow. There you go.
A Swedish research team looked at findings from 125 men enrolled in the Helsinki autopsy study.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Who were between the ages of 35 and 70 at the time of their death. They enrolled in the Helsinki autopsy study. I wonder if they know they enrolled in this.
I know. That's a question.
The goal of the Swedish research team was to evaluate the consumption of different alcoholic beverages, beer, wine, and spirits.
Yeah.
And the accumulation of beta amyloid plaques in their brains. Such plaques, the beta amyloid plaques, are a hallmark of Alzheimer's disease. Couldn't they have a better word than hallmark? Hallmark should be a good thing.
That's right.
Hallmark should be like, it's a hallmark moment.
That's right. It was a hallmark moment. So back some beers.
Surviving relatives answered a questionnaire used to gather the drinking history of the deceased.
Oh.
And the researchers also measured the amount of beta amyloid in the sections of the subject's brain. Here's what you want to know.
Okay.
The researchers say their findings suggest that beer consumption may protect against the aggregation of beta amyloid in the brain. In addition, they found that the amount of alcohol consumed or its type was not linked with the formation of beta amyloid plaques.
Oh, okay.
The study, whatever. The study appears in the Alcoholism Clinical and Experimental Research Study.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows the need for further research to identify early and midlife factors.
Yeah. Where do I sign up?
So drink, and then when you die,
yes,
we'll know.
Exactly. But in the meantime, the alcohol will affect your liver, and yuck. No, thank you.
Star Banner is reporting that a Marion County grand jury is looking into the sheriff's office, and Chris Blair is, of course, part of this. Sheriff Chris Blair. Saying he made decisions that encouraged improper behavior. The quote from the report says, failed to set a proper standard and to enforce the policies that were in place. If you don't mind an opinion, I don't believe that. It's a 12-page report. The grand jury detailed 6 instances in which excessive force was used, or as the way they say it in Ocala, excessive.
That's right.
Excessive force.
Excessive.
And looked at how the cases were investigated or not.
Mm-hmm.
It says here that non-performers in the law enforcement community, in the sheriff's office, non-performers were sent to work at the jail. High performers were assigned special units.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
That's what the report says. Apparently, the sheriff was contacted by the newspaper, and he did not respond to them.
Oh, no. He's got an attorney, probably, so he's doing it.
The big news today for Wall Street and the economy will be the May jobs report, which is going to be published at 8:30 this morning in about a half hour.
Okay.
The big question is whether the economy created enough jobs in May to give the Fed the courage to pull the trigger on its first rate hike of 2016 at its June meeting. Economists expect the Labor Department to report a tepid 160,000 jobs gain, but that accounts for a Verizon strike that idled about 40,000 employees.
Mm-hmm.
As a result, A 160,000 advance Friday would be a healthy showing, equivalent to 200,000 in a normal month. Because they take away the 40,000. Oh, well, that's just working the numbers to try to justify a raise in the.
Oh, sure, you can do that. You can move numbers around and make something look one way or make it look another way.
Yeah.
Everybody does it in
And
business.
finally, some gossip from the other side.
Oh.
A note President John F. Kennedy wrote to one of his mistresses right before his assassination is now being auctioned off.
Wow.
A newspaper in Great Britain, the Daily Mail, reports that Kennedy is believed to have written the letter October of 1963, just a month before he was murdered in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
In the letter, Kennedy pleads with Mary Pinchot Meyer to come visit him in Cape Cod and lets her know how desperate he is to see her.
Oh, my gosh.
Why don't you leave suburbia for once? Come and see me, either here or at Cape Cod next week or in Boston. Writes Kennedy. I know it is unwise, irrational that you may hate it. On the other hand, you may not, and I will love it. Oh, wow.
Wow, isn't that something? Gosh.
All right, we will gossip from the other side. We'll be right back.
From the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. There's a frantic search underway at Fort Hood after a truck full of soldiers overturns at a low water crossing.
Aircraft, canines, boats, you name it, everything being used to try and find those 4 who are unaccounted for.
Fox's Casey Siegel in Richmond, Texas.
5 bodies have been recovered downstream from the truck in the swollen Owl Creek. 3 were rescued alive and are in stable condition at an area hospital. 4 soldiers, sadly, still missing this morning.
Clashes in California at a Donald Trump rally. Protesters punching and throwing eggs at supporters in San Jose, at least 4 taken into custody, 1 officer assaulted. And the Labor Department out with the May employment picture this morning. Analysts believe the numbers will affect Fed interest rate decisions. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Coming June 5th to Fox News Channel.
This is no ceremony. Warlike measures cover our waters and darken our lands. Why stand we here idle?
Behind every legend,
brethren are already in the field.
Lies.
I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty,
the truth,
or give me death.
Bill O'Reilly presents Legends and Lies, The Patriots, coming June 5th to Fox News Channel.
Republicans, the Democrats, 2 critical conventions, and only one network covers it all. Fair and balanced. Fox News Channel, starting July 18th, the Republican National Convention in Cleveland, Ohio. Then, starting July 25th, the Democratic National Convention in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The must-see political events are on Fox News Channel. We are America's election headquarters.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Our tractor services include bush hog, disking, front end loader, box blade, and stump grinding. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are licensed and insured. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440, or online at powellgene, Gene, at yahoo.com. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
New windows will beautify your home and bring you immediate energy savings. Renewal by Anderson of Central Florida leads the way in quality and installs the name brand homeowners trust. Visit renewalbyanderson.com for a free in-home consultation with the pros. Right now, buy 4 windows and get the 5th free. Plus, no money down, 0% interest, and 0 payments for 12 months with approved credit. Visit renewalbyanderson.com. That's renewalbyanderson.com. Offer ends July 31st. License CGC 1523333.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Men who are coupled up are also more likely to go to the doctor because, of course, like my wife, the woman in their life insists that they go. Next time you know you didn't get a good night's rest and something irritates you, take 10-15 seconds to consider how much sleep you got before you go nuts. Being bilingual boosts cognitive development in children and boosts mental flexibility.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
WWWWOCA
Be sure to tune in to Ocala's longest-running morning radio talk show.
AM Ocala Live from 7 a.m. till noon, weekdays.
Right here on WOCA The Source.
Visit the WOCA website at www.WOCA.com.
All right, thank you. It is a really nice day out there. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center, and we do have a 20 after today. Yesterday we had this 20 after, by the way, same guest, and he was a no-show, so we could have been on the whole half hour yesterday.
Yes, we could have. That was disappointing.
Yeah, it was disappointing. But anyway, so Galen, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Good.
You guys are just going to charge him double, right? It'll be fine.
What is right? We
like that.
Everything on the other side of the wall. The folks over on the other side, Tish and Dan, and they take care of all that money stuff. We just talk to people. That's all we did. We talk.
That's exactly right. That's right.
So we got rain. We got rain coming this weekend, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, right?
I know.
And then the weather people are saying there might be this other thing happening out there.
What's the other thing?
That like a tropical depression could be forming in the Gulf.
Okay. All right. I wasn't sure what the other thing was.
Yeah.
That's scary, right? If the if you were to get a national weather alert, it said, and the other thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I know.
Yeah, I'm an amateur. I'm an amateur at the whole thing.
No, I know. I know how to deal with a lot of things. I don't know how to deal with the other thing.
Yeah, it's a story like they first published yesterday that said we're not sure, but it looks like something is developing. And today they say, well, we're a little bit more sure than we were yesterday. Of course, I'm paraphrasing the way they say it.
Yeah.
But the way it
looks.
looks.
Go kayaking at the Springs today or this weekend too.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
You should be able to. I think Sunday is a 90% chance, but Saturday is only 20%.
Well, guess when I was going to go, Larry.
When, Sunday?
Sunday afternoon, yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
That's all right.
Well, sometimes
I don't know. We may adjust and adapt and overcome.
But sometimes early in the morning is better than late in the afternoon. If
Always.
There's a pattern, yeah.
Always around here, right?
I was going to go to church, home, then go to the spring.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
I wouldn't change your plans. I'd just go ahead and do it. And if it starts to rain, there's always something else to do.
Yeah, but there was
we'll figure it out.
Story this morning. 11 people were injured huddling under a tree because lightning hit the tree. You see that?
I saw that. Yeah. Well, that's like a bad place to go. But where else are you going to go? Stay in your car is the best thing to do.
Galen was making fun of us because we went along with a conspiracy theory earlier today.
Yeah.
I just do the show.
No, what I said is it was funny. That's what I said.
Oh, good.
I wasn't making fun of you.
That's what we do. That's what we try to do.
I mean, I do make fun of you. Don't take that the wrong way. I mean, just not in this particular case. I make fun of everybody.
All right. Have you heard the song? Because we don't have a whole lot of time to have any real subject. But have you heard the song that is really a sneaky commercial for Dunkin' Donuts that was done by Rob Gronkowski and David Ortiz?
Yeah. That was done like I don't know, 6 or 7 months ago.
March.
Yeah.
He did it. They
March,
did.
okay.
Did it in March.
All right.
Did you? But you saw it already?
Yeah. I'm a Boston Red Sox fan, and so I hear a lot of stuff. And I follow Twitter on some Boston people.
Really?
One of the things that came up.
Okay. Yeah. I wonder why it says it was released finally either yesterday or today.
They released it. I don't know. I saw it on Twitter.
June 2nd.
Seems like a long time ago.
Is this the same one? Listen, listen. Is this the same one?
Poppy, let's do this.
Yeah.
Hey.
Same one?
Yeah. Yeah. This is maybe this is the second or third one they've done. 'Cause I've seen a couple of them, and they're funny.
Yeah. Here, can you hear it? Listen.
I'm gonna find me some Limbo lines, Marco Polo, dub solos.
They sing pretty good, actually. I mean, they got pretty nice voices. What do you think? Oh, you don't think so?
I think they're better athletes than singers.
Oh, really?
In the summertime, living in a drunken paradise. Ooh, summer's nice.
I mean, I know that's mostly backup vocals, but listen to the solo parts. Hold on.
In a drunken paradise. That's my plan. Chilling, working on my team.
It does sound like there's some auto-tune in there.
Yeah.
I just picked up on it a
Yeah,
little bit.
well, I mean, it's basically talking.
Yeah.
I mean, it's well produced. Good job by Dunkin' Donuts.
So which one is working on their tan?
Rob Gronkowski. He's a tight end for the New England Patriots, and then David Ortiz is the second greatest Red Sox of all time.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So.
Well, it was fun to watch. It was fun to watch.
Playing. Yeah, it's very well done. And those are two guys who are, big personalities, and they can pull it off. And they're being exactly who they are. A lot of times you see these athletes and they're put in a position where they have to be something that they're not. And these two are very bombastic, and it's perfect. Perfect.
But who sings better, them or Jimmy Buffett?
Well, Jimmy Buffett, if you're in the right frame of mind with a drink in your hand, Jimmy Buffett is like the greatest person on the I am a pirate.
How come everybody in Jimmy Buffett's case, everybody remembers all those songs?
Yeah.
Margaritaville, all this, but they don't remember "Come Monday." It was
5 o'clock somewhere.
Best song ever.
He's shaking his head out there. He said, "No,
he doesn't agree."
When you are in the right frame of mind, though, Jimmy Buffett is fantastic. There are some people that if you're depressed or feeling blue,
right,
and you listen to them, you're just looking for a tree to ride your car into. Right? And then there are songs and musicians for the right atmosphere. But Jimmy Buffett, if it's like a Saturday and you got a cold beverage in your hand and you just stepped on a Pop Top, that's as good as it gets.
When's the last time you even saw a Pop Top?
Yeah, but it's an emotional song, whether you love him or not. He generates an emotion.
He's got the best audiences. I mean, his audiences are amazing. They show up. They're in a party mood all the time.
Yeah.
Well, they're incredible blood donors. The Parrot Heads.
Oh, really?
We have blood drives with them all over the country, and they're fantastic. So. It's one of the things that they do for the Parrot Head. So we do one locally here every year, and we love it. We love it.
And you have a cookout and stuff, right? When it's Parrot Head Day, you have.
It's Margaritaville. It's a party. It's a lot of fun. It creates emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I see the sign on LifeSouth. That's pretty cool. I love the parking lot full of cars.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like there are songs that. When you're in a car and you hear a song, you instantly go faster. Even Canadians go faster. Right?
Yep.
There's
you're right. You go faster with a good song.
This is out of L.A., but this was a story this morning. There was a blood. Who's the blood? Oh, the American Red Cross is having a blood drive. Their annual nudist blood drive out in California.
Oh, there you go.
So.
Right.
What is that like? What is that like? I mean, you told us you did this one time. I mean, do they show up on the bus and just in the buff?
They're not naked. They have to cover themselves on the bus.
Oh, they do. They're on the bus in the buff.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's your towels.
I was going to ask you, what is your favorite driving song of all time? Like if you're in the car and you have a.
Oh, I can tell you. I can tell you what it is. I mean, there's probably in thousands of them, but the one that came to mind when you first asked that question was Baker Street by
Baker Street.
Yeah. Do you remember Baker Street?
Mm-hmm. I do. I can't remember who sang it.
What's yours?
Who wrote it?
I was going to say Radar Love by Golden Earring.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that really easy. Yeah. Oh, Jerry Rafferty did Baker Street.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, okay. No, didn't somebody else cover that though?
Gosh, well, could be. I don't know.
All right, because I thought a more contemporary guy covered it. Maybe somebody in the
Oh gosh, yeah, but the part of it, the part of it that really made you just want to roll down the window and stick your elbow out was the saxophone, the saxophone solo.
Yeah.
In Baker Street.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I agree.
This is it.
But it's anything that's got a good riff like that, you're just like, it's just good driving music.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. It's cool.
Yeah. Oh.
It's easier now to drive. It's easier to find driving playlists now with your MP3 players and everything else.
Oh yeah, because you set them up before you go in the car on your trip.
Yeah.
And I think that's wonderful. Larry does that.
Back in the day, if you didn't have it preset, all you were doing is hunting for stations.
Right.
The whole time. So
the important message that Galen is going to deliver in a second is brought to you by two sponsors. I got to squeeze these in. Penn Flooring and Palm Garden. Go to Penn Flooring and Palm Garden. Thank both of them for the sponsorship. Penn Flooring, of course, has some beautiful flooring, and they've got a lot of experience, more than a quarter of a century. The address is 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the McKay-Williams Bridge. And, of course, Palm Garden right around the corner from where we broadcast here near the mall. And they have a wonderful program for those who need respite care, long-term health care, skilled nursing care, rehab, and everything. Galen, how's the blood supply and where's the bloodmobile? Do it both at once, I guess.
all right, yeah, the blood supply, we're okay. We have just over a 2-day blood supply. We're in emergency need of type O. We're going to be at Regal Cinemas tonight, so get out there, give the gift of life, and donate blood. And real quickly, the U.S. soccer team plays Colombia. I know you mentioned that earlier in the Copa America. It's a great tournament, so tune in and watch it. It's a lot of fun, and it's cool that we have this in the U.S. All right, there you go.
There you go. Very good. Galen, have a great weekend. I hope you get the kayak ride in there somewhere, somehow.
Yeah, me too. Me too. All right, you guys are the best.
All right, thank you again. We'll be right back.
Bye.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Sunny to partly cloudy today with an afternoon and early evening thunderstorm. High of 89 to 94. Partly cloudy later tonight, a low of 71 to 76. Tomorrow there'll be some sunshine, another afternoon thunderstorm, a high of 90 to 93. Partly sunny, an afternoon thunderstorm again for Sunday with a high of 89 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Maggie Johnson.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Palm Garden wants to get to the heart of the matter. If you've been in the hospital as a cardiac patient, maybe you have a pacemaker or congestive heart failure or an arrhythmia, or perhaps you're a heart bypass patient, then consider Palm Garden as your rehab choice. With proven outcomes second to none, Palm Garden fixes broken hearts. Call today at 854-6262. That's 854-6262.
Need a mailbox rental but need more information? Remember, Personal Service Center, 789-6683. How does $10 a month sound with just a 3-month commitment? Remember, Personal Service Center, 789-6683. Mention WOCA and the setup fee is waived. Personal Service Center will email or text notifications to you when your packages arrive. Even scan mail so you never actually have to pick it up. Now that's service. Personal Service Center, 789-6683. Located on the corner of Northeast 25th Avenue and 24th Street, Ocala. Look for the yellow signs.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 572-2510. That's 572-2510.
WOCA,
This is WOCA, News Talk 1370.
This is James Snyder, inviting you to join me each Sunday morning at 9:30 for Sunday Joy on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM.
New windows will beautify your home and bring you immediate energy savings. Renewal by Andersen of Central Florida leads the way in quality and installs the name brand homeowners trust. Visit renewalbyandersen.com for a free in-home consultation with the pros. Right now, buy 4 windows and get the 5th free. Plus, no money down, 0% interest, and 0 payments for 12 months with approved credit. Visit renewalbyandersen.com. That's renewalbyandersen.com. Offer ends July 31st. License CGC 1523333.
Palm Garden wants to get to the heart of the matter. If you've been in the hospital as a cardiac patient, maybe you have a pacemaker or congestive heart failure or an arrhythmia, or perhaps you're a heart bypass patient, then consider Palm Garden as your rehab choice. With proven outcomes second to none, Palm Garden fixes broken hearts. Call today at 854-6262. That's 854-6262.